Alright, so we have the Juneteenth weekend sales, and this sales on this account at least were pretty good, and the other one was absolutely dead. And then today, so far, the scanners have been going off. They're going insane with different crime in that. We had a Kia stolen. They tried stealing a different Kia. Before that, small structure fire. And now there was a police chase where they ended up crashing into a building. And there was also a Kia, which was probably also stolen. They smashed into a building. They're having to be extricated out. Brick wall, brick veneer on the building collapsed, and structural damage, and one of them's outstanding, still is just an absolute mess, and it's still going on right now. And I'm gonna try and make this quick because I have to still get out and trash pack tonight. I still haven't, because I didn't end up going out yesterday. So, and great, now I have to listen to them training on Channel 4. I might have to block that out. Block it out. Alright, so starting off, we got this New Orleans fire at $6.99. Next is California Anaheim Park Ranger. This guy bought a bunch of different patches, and kept buying them one at a time, and like a couple hours later, so I kind of waited like a day and a half to gather up whatever he was gonna buy. So this was one of the things that he bought. Next was this little Russell's Steaks and Chops, and more second edition TV commercials. Russell's local steakhouse, and I found this DVD at Goodwill, and it's new. Found it for and at that Goodwill, DVDs are $2 a piece, but if you get 3 of them, it's 3 for $5. Right? Yeah, 3 for $5. And what's interesting about this, alright, they're updating on that accident. It's more of a local thing, which is what I kind of figured. But anyways, it was new, and obviously I can't really find anything on it, so I figured, well, what the hell, we'll put it up for $10 plus ship, see what happens, see if I ever do end up selling it. And surprisingly, I actually did end up selling it. When did I list this? Because I listed it like the day I got it. May 4th. And then I looked up, and it did go local, like I figured it would, and I looked up the address, and it actually went, what was it, like 6 blocks from the Goodwill that I bought it at. So, that was like the interesting thing of the week. Next we have this Logitech Z 5500D remote control. This was part of the speaker, the Logitech speakers and the control units, all that crap that I found in the dumpster that I finally got around to listing. Listed them all separate. I still have yet to list the actual speakers themselves because I was trying to figure out a box to put them in. And I've yet to actually figure that out yet. So, but the remote, luckily, you can test remotes doing this little trick, which is what I did. I don't even know why I bothered putting it in the video, but yeah, you can press buttons, and then if you see that light on your camera, that means it works. So, why I showed a video, why did I actually put a video in doing that, I don't know. Or maybe because I had said everything else didn't work, and that was just to like show that it does work. So that was a good sale right there for $25. Next is Cleveland, Ohio Fire Department Paramedic for $5.99. And then I sold another one like an hour or two later to the same guy who bought the Anaheim one. And he bought these two, the exact same thing, like a few hours later. It was weird. Next is NYPD Challenge Coin. This sold out on offer for $11.69. And then we waited a few hours, I think, yeah. Or then I think those I sent out themselves, because then he bought this Riverside one. I think that was like the final straw, and I had packed up his order and sent it out. So next is this little police sergeant, 3 stripes or sergeants, for $3.99. Next is Farmers Branch Fire at $5.99. Then there's the Riverside County. That sold out on offer for $7.19. And I think this was the final thing that he bought that I got, that I put together in that with his other stuff that he bought and sent it out. Or this was right after. No, this was after, I think, and I was annoyed because, yeah, because it was, I had sent it out in the morning, and then this sold the afternoon to him, and I would have loved to have included this to send it out. But then next I sold another NYPD Challenge coin. Haven't had a lot of action on them, and then I sell 2 of them in the same week. So, I still got 5 more of them. That one sold at $12.99. This North Carolina Charlotte Station 2 Subdued sold for $6.99. Sold another leaf blower for $60 free ship. Then this Vermont Regional Emergency Response Hazmat Team sold out on offer $8.09 to the same guy as well. I think this is what he bought after I'd sent the other ones out. Pretty sure that's what it was. Not that it really matters. Next, registered EMS ambulance, $5.99 on that one. FDNY engine 292, $6.99 on that. Nope, that sold out on offer $6.29. Ay. Sorry. Juneteenth and everyone's going wild. Next is Carson Helicopters, S61 Fire King, whatever, for $3.99. This little Smokey the Bear patch, that's for $7.99. We got this, oh great, they're back at Kerwood again for the second time today, at least. Next we have this Khalil, volunteer fire department in Point Lay, Alaska, sold for $6.99. Next I sold this Talk, Alaska, out on offer for $8.09. Then I sold this Chase Elliott Napa Racing hat that I did get at Goodwill as well. I think I got it the same day, actually. I got that Russell's DVD. Pretty sure it was the same day. Sold that for $8.99 plus 5 ship. And I just did the math. I made about $3 on it, which is about what I paid for it. So not bad. Not bad considering there's a lot of other ones too. So that's why I was kind of surprised that mine sold. I think I did promoted listings on it, but it didn't sell promoted listings. Oh no, June 6th this got listed. No, this was a different. Must have bought it at a different time. Or I think this was the last time I went there. I bought it. Anyways, next is this Bradley County, Tennessee. The guy sent me I had a guy send me a message earlier asking if I'd take $7 for it. And then I asked him, was that plus ship or free ship? And he said the plus shipping, the dollar shipping. So he wanted to save that 99 cents. I sent him the offer and he took it. And then when I just checked, this may have very well sold sooner, but I happened to notice on the top it was in the wrong category. When around the time I bought the lot that this was in, there was a lot of other similar ones that a guy had listed, and he didn't put them in the right category. It was in like the other historical memorabilia category, which is not the right category. And that's where this was, and I clearly didn't notice, and that's where it got listed. So it's for everything that's sold on this account. I want to show you this real quick. This little lot of 100, that ended up being over 100 fire patches that I picked up. A lot of like doubles in here, like specifically the Lexington. Where is it? The Lexington Fire. I got a fat stack of these things. I got like 20 of them. Where is it? Right there, the Lexington Fire. I got like 20 of those things. So there's a lot of doubles in there, like 2s in there and that. So that's the next lot to go through. Not sure if I showed you that last week. It's in the queue to be photographed. And then I want to show you this that I got from, that'll show this real quick, that I got from Resale CNY. Picked it up for 40 bucks. It's, this Tonka tiller, the tiller ladder truck. So, and then they also, threw in a different Tonka truck. That'll be here tomorrow. I checked the shipping. It's at the post office, ready to be sent out. And then I figured I'll talk about this. I did end up winning the remote auction for 14 bucks. Then plus shipping, it was like another, what was it, about 12 or 14 or something. Then plus tax. I was all in, I think, like 30 bucks, I think, just about. So waiting for them to ship this. I paid waiting for them to ship it. That's one of the things I'm not really gonna like about this shopping on Goodwill thing, is that, a lot of them have like 5-day handle time, which is annoying, and especially since I think I won it on like I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday, so you figure Friday, maybe Saturday, and then Monday was the holiday, so Sunday, Monday, it's not getting done. You know, not a big fan of the 5-day handle time. Plus, then I have to wait for the shipping. It was being shipped FedEx, so then it'll take another couple days. So, not a big fan of having to wait, you know, a week and a half for inventory from Goodwill. So, because this is, was coming from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. It wasn't local, so. Other than that, we'll go over to the other account. Not a lot of sales. This is what I sold here. So, we got this, City of Mesquite, Texas patch, just a city patch, not a police one. $5.99 in that. Sold this Texas State Peace Officer for $9.99. These next two things sold together to the same buyer. This Brady, Texas, and then this Lubbock, Texas. $9.99 on Brady, and then $5.99 on Lubbock. Next is Reno Sparks, Indian Colony Police, Nevada, left. There's like a left and a right one. I have the left one. Sold out on offer $11.69. Next, just a St. Paul Police, nothing special there. And then I sold another St. Petersburg as well. Oh, and then the last thing is this Gainesville, Florida at $4.99. And then I had that scammer last week. I have a different one trying to pull a scam on me this week. As you can see, the guy sent me a message, refund $3.50 because the patch was dirty. I sent him a message of, you know, send me a photo, because basically I don't believe you. They're stored in a plastic bag and it's shipped in a plastic bag. I don't believe you. So, and I haven't heard from him since. And so he thought he could pull a fast one, and it was not happening. This was originally worth $4.99. So even if it was dirty, it's still worth the $3.99, $4.99, you know. So and I told him too, I could send you another one. I got like 30 of these. Luckily, this is one in specific. I have like 30 of them, so I'm not worried about. It's not like a lot of the other ones where it's just a one-time thing. You know, I don't have another one. But there was a different one. I think another St. Petersburg as well. Someone else had sent me a message saying it's been like 3 weeks already and it hasn't arrived. So I'll probably end up having to refund him if it doesn't arrive tomorrow in tomorrow's mail. I'll end up having to refund him on that one. Which, of course, I just sold that one too, so I couldn't have sold him that one. And then the other guy trying to pull a fast one on me, eBay shut his account down. I got a message about, from eBay about how they closed his, you know, for, like, my safety, they closed his account. So I'm still not, I still haven't checked to see if I'm getting my money back yet. If not, I'll still end up getting scammed anyways, because he'll still end up, either way, he still ends up with the patch, as long as the post office doesn't lose it. And, may still end up with his money anyways, so we'll see on that. I'll have to check after this. So, other than that, that is it for this week. I got lots of things to do, so I'll see you guys next week. Alright, so something I forgot to show you that I wanted to show you is I'm going to show you this is from the local pallet place, their commit to buy that they do after their Wednesday and Saturday sales. They do a commit to buy where they show pretty much what's left, and then you can comment the pallet number, and you're committing to buy it by via that way. So I wanted to show you this one that we plan on picking up tomorrow. So HDO, that's for HD's Home Depot, and then O is oversized. 100 is just just their number, and then it'll be $400 plus sales tax unless you have a reseller certificate, which I don't. I probably really should become an actual business and not to get my reseller certificate. So what kind of got our attention was the salt and ice melt spreader. We live on a corner lot, so it's a lot of sidewalk, and there's a couple times a year it always seems where there's where it'll rain and then freeze, and then or it'll rain, freeze, and snow, so the whole sidewalk's just complete ice. So what I do now is I have to take the bucket and then kind of just take a scoop and just go a couple steps and just repeat the process the whole way down. It would be nice to have a spreader. So that's why we were what kind of got James's attention when he was watching this. So that's what it was, and then it's got, I looked it up, it's about like $100-$150, kind of depends on where you buy it from. But then there's these little Bosch hot water tanks. I don't really understand what these are. They're like little 2.5 gallon hot water tanks. I don't know if they're supposed to be like on demand, or like why you'd have like a separate little hot water tank. I don't really get it. But anyways, there's 4 of them, and I could see that this is a 2.5 gallon one, and I'm just assuming the rest of them are. I looked them up on eBay. They're like I'd say like 120 to like 160, somewhere in there. So I figured after fees and shipping, kind of depends on how heavy these are, that that probably will probably make our money back right there just on these, just on the 4 little hot water tanks. This one you can see is not new sealed. The other ones looks like they're sealed. That one maybe not, but the rest of them look like they're sealed. And generally with the overstock stuff, it's not supposed to be returns. It's mostly overstock. It's just called oversized. But it's generally not returns, which is what I like, because I hate returns. And then on the back, it's got this little, this good-sized mystery box. So, although as you can see, I'm sure someone has looked in it. I mean, you can look in it and kind of get an idea of what's in it. So, that is the pallet that James plans on going to get tomorrow. So, we'll see what's in the mystery box. Maybe I'll film it, I don't know. Usually we, kind of just bring them in the house downstairs and look at, and just get into them and start looking. So, maybe I'll film it. Or show you or at least show you afterwards, after we've looked through it ourselves. So, I also went to Goodwill last Wednesday, so I'll throw that little haul in after. You'll see that after, or that'll be the next clip, and then I'll see ya. Alright, so yesterday I went to Goodwill, and this is what I found. So, we'll have the scanner going in the background, as I always do. So I found these 3 hats, and I was kind of surprised that I seen them and that they were there, unless they were something that was just put out not that long ago. But it's this Lakers Mitchell and Ness. Hold on, I can flip it over. Mitchell and Ness. If this will focus, which I don't think it will. You get the idea. Mitchell and Ness. I found an exact comp for $22. And I didn't even actually look them up, really. I didn't even look them up. I just grabbed them. I figured, well, they should sell. This one, you can kind of see where, like, the sticker is normally on the front. That's kind of still there. You can tell where the sticker was, but other than that, it's in good shape as far as I can see. So, like I said, I found this exact one sold for $22 plus like 6 ship. Next is this Boston Bruins hat, which I kind of didn't really notice. You guys can't even see it. It won't focus. It's you can kind of tell it's got like a black stain on it, and it is kind of on the underside as well. I don't think that's from when I just tried washing it. Yeah, because it's dry now. So also Mitchell and Ness as well, $5 on this one as well. I don't know, maybe like 15, 20 on it. And then I have this Spurs hat, that I can't really seem to find one where it's got the, just the letters on it like this. I can't seem to find this exact one. Same with this one as well. Like, there's also hundreds of listings, and I just kind of looked long enough just to get like the gist of about where it should be. I wasn't gonna really sit there forever. You know, I wasn't gonna sit there for a half hour trying to find the exact same one. So also Mitchell and Ness, $5 on this one as well, which is kind of expensive and is paying up. But as I say, it's the Goodwill in the rich neighborhood, because where it is in the rich part of Western New York, Clarence, Harris Hill, East Amherst. Anyone who's local knows that is the rich part of town. So $5 on, right? All of them are 5, yeah. All of them are 5. Normally the one I go to in North Buffalo they're only $3 a piece. So $5 was kind of paying up. Then I got this Nike hat and this Adidas hat. The Adidas one, as you can see, it's kind of got some like staining on the inside, but I don't think that should be too big of a deal. The outside still looks very nice. This one, for some reason, was only 3. This was priced where it should be at 3. This Nike one, that was also 5. Just needs like tape to clean it up, but it's got like these little like sweat stains right there, which I don't think should be that big of a deal. It's on the inside. That's kind of my thinking of usually, as long as it's on the inside, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. You know, you're not going to actually see it. It's where your head goes. But like with that one, that might be a problem. And this Richardson flat bill snapback. Why does this not want to focus? I don't get it. There we go. Looks like brand new without tags. Is probably what I'm going to list it at. And that's $3 as well. This I think goes for about 15. That's about 15. The Nike and Adidas, I don't remember offhand. Probably again like 10 to 15. Plus ship. And then I also got this Russell Dry Power 360. That also looks like it's pretty much new. This was not worth it at 5. I seen there's 2 sold at like $3 plus ships, so I might keep that for myself. Even though I don't really wear hats, or just redonate it, so, and just take the loss. And then I got this little Adventure Time. It's new sealed. It came from the Nightosphere. This is not really worth it either. I couldn't scan this barcode because it's not the right barcode. The actual one's underneath. But I kind of just grabbed it anyways. That's like maybe, I'll probably ask like $5 plus ship. It costs $2, so that's not, again, not really a great one, but it is what it is. I have it now, so that is the little haul.